February 24, 1945, 7:15 a.m., northern Iwo Jima. The American flag is still flying above Mount Suribachi. From miles away, Marines can see it. For a moment, it feels like victory. But on the ground below, nothing has changed. The guns are still firing. The caves are still occupied. And thousands of Japanese soldiers are still waiting beneath the volcanic surface. The Marines have taken the mountain. Now they must face the real battle. The northern half of Iwo Jima. This is where General Tadamichi Kurabayashi has concentrated his strongest defenses. Unlike traditional Japanese commanders who might launch massive attacks, Kurabayashi chooses a different strategy. He wants the Americans to advance. He wants them to believe they are winning. Then he wants to destroy them from hidden positions. Every hill, every ridge, every cave, everything has been turned into a weapon. The Marines move forward carefully, but the island gives them no mercy. The terrain is brutal. Sharp volcanic rock cuts through boots, dust fills the air, smoke covers the battlefield, communication lines are constantly destroyed by artillery fire. A Marine can move forward one moment and disappear the next. The Japanese defenses are connected through thousands of yards of tunnels. Soldiers can move underground from one position to another, making destroyed bunkers come alive again. A position that looks defeated suddenly opens fire. A hill that appears empty suddenly becomes a killing zone. The Marines begin using every tool available. Artillery, naval gunfire, air support, flamethrowers, armored vehicles. But even the most powerful weapons struggle against an enemy buried inside the island itself. One of the most dangerous places becomes known as the Meatgrinder. A collection of ridges and fortifications where Japanese forces create a wall of fire. The name is not an exaggeration. Every advance costs lives. Marines fight for yards instead of miles. They measure progress by landmarks, not distance. A small hill. A damaged bunker. A destroyed gun position. The battlefield becomes a slow, exhausting push. Meanwhile, Japanese soldiers continue fighting with incredible determination. Many know they will not leave the island alive. Their mission is not survival. Their mission is to delay. To make the Americans pay. To turn Iwo Jima into a battlefield the world would never forget. But the Marines keep coming. Units such as the 3rd, 4th, and 5th Marine Divisions continue pushing north. Among them are men who have already survived some of the toughest fighting in the Pacific. Yet many later say Iwo Jima feels different. The enemy is not simply in front of them. The enemy is everywhere. Below them. Around them. Inside the ground itself. You can almost feel the exhaustion. The constant fear. The uncertainty of every step. Then comes another nightmare. The Japanese begin launching counterattacks at night. Under darkness, small groups move silently through the battlefield. They attack command posts, supply areas, and marine positions. The Marines sleep with one hand on their rifles. Because on Iwo Jima, darkness does not mean safety. It means the enemy is moving. By early March, American forces capture important airfields on the island. The strategic importance of Iwo Jima becomes clear. The island sits close enough to Japan to become a crucial emergency landing site for American bombers returning from missions over the Japanese homeland. Thousands of American airmen will later depend on this small piece of volcanic rock. But the Marines fighting there are not thinking about strategy. They are thinking about survival. One more hill. One more bunker. One more day. And somewhere underground, General Kurabayashi prepares his final defense. He knows the end is coming. The Americans are closing in. The island is shrinking. But he still has thousands of men and one final plan. A last stand designed to make the final days of Iwo Jima even more brutal than the beginning. Because the mountain has fallen. The beaches have fallen. But the Japanese fortress beneath the island has not.